Okay, so let's move on to class. Good morning, everyone. So last class already we discussed it. So what is Kubernetes and what is Kubernetes architecture? What are the main components? What is each component, a role and all? Already we discussed. So I hope you got some idea, right? Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so interview very important. So people are asking only this one first. They are asking, so can you explain Kubernetes architecture and what are the main components in it? So Kubernetes following master and worker node architecture. Simply remember Kubernetes following master and worker node architecture. That's it. So if you want to, we can. If you want to, we can add. So if you want to, we can add multiple so worker nodes and so if you want to we can add one more master also we'll see that and all and right, so this is a master, this is the worker node, and so if you come to master there is components, right? So what are the main components? This is the master, and so this is the worker node 1, this is the worker node or node 1, both are same only. Sometimes I am calling node 1, sometimes I am calling node 2, like this worker node or node 1 2 3 or so like this we can add. Now if you go here, so these are the main components. So API server, if you understand, these are the etcd, and so scheduler, next controller, control manager, right? Control manager, both are same only. So if you come to here, so what are the main components here? Pods, here pods, and Docker, next kubelet, next kubelet, next kubectl, sorry, kube proxy, right? Kubelet, kube proxy, kubelet, so kube proxy, and kube proxy. These are the, these are every worker node, so these are the components. So every worker node, so these are the components, these are the components. I hope you got it right. Anyone any doubt? And so the request, if you want to send request, the request we can send two ways, whether we can send CLI or whether we can send UI, user interface, whether we can send CLI. This is the command line interface. We need to install the kubectl command, we need to install the kubectl package and all. This is the CLI, and so this is the UI, user interface, this is the UI. Anyway we can send, and here CLI means so we need to install the kubectl command. Which one you need to install? Kubectl. This is the one package. We need to install this software. We need to install this software. If you send any request, it will go to API server. API server reads the request. That information it is stored into the etcd. And right, scheduler means keep on scheduler, keep on monitoring your worker, monitoring the parts, monitoring the parts, monitoring the parts, and so it will schedule to particular node, it will schedule to node. It is scheduled to, so this is API server. Just try to understand terminology and we can easily understand API server, what is the role. API server act like a front controller, interact with the API, that this is like act like front end of the Kubernetes control plane, and communicate center for developer, system administrator, Kubernetes any components. Scheduler means keep on watches the pods and assign the pods to run on specific host. So if you want to create any pod, suppose pod is ideal, so that pod it is assigned to whether work node 1 or node 2 or node 3. It is a scheduler assign pod to particular worker node. That's it. Simply, so keep on watches the pods and assign these pods to run on specific host, specific node. That's, and these are the controller manager, node controller taking care all nodes goes down or any problem and all. Replication controller we'll see one by one. And etcd, this is the distributed key and value store, and it is act like a database, store all the cluster data, some of the data stored etcd, that is job scheduling, everything it is stored into the etcd only. And kubelet, this is like agent, it act like agent. And kubelet is the primary node agent, run on each nodes. And what it will do, it will read the container manifest. So kubelet reads the container manifest, and checking whether containers are healthy or not, all containers running are healthy or not, so that and all it will check it. Kube proxy, this is the network rules. See here, kube proxy maintains network rules on the every worker node. These network rules allow network communication to your pods from inside or outside of your cluster. And you know what is pod? Pod is nothing but this is the smallest building block of unit, building block or basic unit of scheduling in Kubernetes. And all containers running inside the pod only. Each pod has unique IP address, and unique IP address, and maybe pod containing single container or multiple containers, whatever it may be. Okay. And already last class we discuss, right? And what is the pod life cycle and how it will work. And if we come to here, so what are the Kubernetes basic objects? So these are the some of the objects, mostly we are going to discuss this only. And based on this we can easily understand. So these are the some of basic objects, right? So this is the Kubernetes objects. So just try to understand, these are the object names, and we are going to discuss one by one. Pod, so what is pod? And replication, pod, namespace also is there, namespace. And replication, replica, replica set. And replication controller, and deployment object, deployment. And daemon object, stateful set, stateful set. Next, namespace already. Next, config map, config map, secrets, secrets, config map, secrets. And scheduler, these are some of basics. See here, service object, jobs, this is the service object. And service object, jobs, volume, mostly we are discussing volume also, right? So volume. So these are the some of the basic Kubernetes objects, and with the help of this, we are going to create containers. We are going to create also specific object, specific Kubernetes object. And last class we discussed, right? See here, Kubernetes objects are persistent entities in the Kubernetes system, and with the help of these objects, we are going to create pods. We are going to create service. We are going to deploy. We are going to create daemon set. Stateful set. So there is many objects available. Okay. Now, so first we'll see what is namespace. Namespace. Suppose if come to Docker, you know, right? Docker. So I am creating Docker containers. You know, right? So we are creating Docker containers. So in Docker, do we have any namespace concept? No, right? For example, just assume this is the building. So just assume this is a school. This is a school, right? This is a school. Just assume. So school means only one class or multiple classes? Hmm? Only one class or multiple classes? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
multiple
School means
classes.
multiple classes. So if we go here, school, so we can see multiple partitions, right? Why you need to? So suppose they construct one building. If you there is no partition means, so there is multiple classes means, so if you have only one room, So first class, second class, third class, fourth class, everyone can sit here also. There is some disturbance, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So obviously disturbance. So that is the reason what we need to do. We are going to, so this entire building we are dividing multiple classes, correct? And also for each partition we are going to give some name also, right? This is the first class, this is the second class, this is the third class, this is the fourth class, this is the sixth class, like this. So if we divide in multiple partitions, we can easily handle. Suppose if entire building one class means, so we can sit here first class, second class, in this corner, third class, this corner, fifth class, like that. But this is many disturbances, right? You know what's the problem? So that is the reason we are going to divide so multiple partitions. Now see, this is the one room, this is the one room, this is the one room, and so each partition we are mentioning some name also. Now we can easily, for example, this entire only one room means, for example, I want to call one guy in fifth class. How can I call? Many people are sitting, right? We don't know. So we are partitioning, and also each partition we are giving some name also, right? This is the fifth class. Now directly we can go and call only particular class student, right? Got it. Same way, in Kubernetes there is a one concept namespace. So this is not available in Docker. This is not available in Docker. See what is namespace? So namespace is nothing but right? You can namespace is the virtual cluster inside your Kubernetes cluster. This is the cluster, entire cluster. So in this cluster, we are going to create one namespace inside this cluster. You can have multiple namespace inside the single Kubernetes cluster. Just assume this is the one cluster. This is the one cluster. I am going to create one cluster, and so this cluster name we can give any name. For example, I am giving for example, I am giving some name. Cluster name is I am giving some name. Okay. So Java cluster or .NET, anything that is your wish. Okay. So in this Java cluster means I am going to deploy multiple Java projects. Got it? I am going to deploy multiple Java projects. And so this related some project name, and this here I am going to right, partitioning multiple. See here we have multiple namespaces inside single cluster. So this cluster we are going to divide multiple namespaces, and see namespaces single Kubernetes cluster, and they are all logically isolated from each other, but all are connecting each other only internally. And so how these all are connecting, we'll see. Now come to here, where is this? Logically, and so they can help and your team and with organization security and even performance. So why you go for example, this is one namespace. This is I created so one project name CRM, and this is I'm going to deploy, for example, only right, so mm, this is pipeline, and just these are the namespaces I given. So if I want to deploy any CRM related activities, so directly I go and deploy here only. Suppose if there is no namespaces, everything, this is a one cluster, Java cluster. Okay, so we can deploy all projects here. What is the problem? Maybe knowingly, unknowingly, we can touch these projects, or we can delete these projects, and we can modify. We can do some so unfortunately, right? So that is the reason. Now what we need to do? We are going to divide the namespaces. This is the one namespace CRM. This is the one namespace pipeline. This is the one namespace .NET. Okay. Now, if you want to deploy any .NET related projects, now we have one name, right? So I want touch these all these things. Don't touch these all these things. Directly, we are going to deploy in this area only. In this area only. You got it? Clear? Suppose
Yes,
if you are
sir.
not creating namespaces, we can also deploy, no problem. See, if you are not partitioning, we can also sit entire building, right? So this corner and all. Problem. Same way. So here I am going to divide multiple namespaces. If I want to deploy any my CRM related application deployment activities, so directly I come and I can do here only. I won't touch this one pipeline. I won't touch .NET. I won't touch other namespaces. So that is the main purpose. We are going to create a namespace. See here. So this is the inside your Kubernetes cluster. So this is like act like virtual cluster. This is also one cluster. Okay, and you can have create multiple namespaces inside in your Kubernetes cluster. and so they all are logically isolated each other, and they can help you and our team with organization, security, and even performance purpose. Now here some security, right? Suppose CRM people, they are going to deploy here only, and pipeline people, they are going to deploy here only. .NET people, they are going to deploy here only. So they won't touch in this area, they won't touch this area. Got it? So that is the some performance wise, some security wise. So we are going to divide the multiple namespaces. Now there is some namespaces already available in in cluster, and we'll see so what are those. And before that, first we need to set up right, uh, software, right, Kubernetes. So how to set up, how to install and all. So first we need to do. So last class already I told, right? So we can do multiple ways. If you want to set up Kubernetes, we can do multiple ways. We can use Minikube, and we can use Docker desktop, or we can use EKS. So there is many ways we can set up Kubernetes, and which is comfortable we can follow that one. Which is comfortable we can follow this one. See here, installation process. So there is different ways to install Kubernetes. We can use if you have Google GCP, there is a one service available, GKE, Google Kubernetes Engine. This is a GKE. So this is also on cloud. Now everyone know, right? AWS. So if you know AWS, EKS, Amazon. So this is the EKS. AWS people, they are providing one service, and with the help of we can install so here also, or we can use this is the free play iPhone with iPhone K8s. Anyway here it won't work mostly, and if we have good internet, we can work with this also, or else we can use Cube ADM. This is Azure AKS also we can use. So my Azure also one cloud, right? So Azure people also, they are providing some Azure Kubernetes services, and with the help of also we can set up. So anyway, we are going to use Minikube, and so this and all we need to pay some minimal amount. Okay, so if you are using EKS, or if you are using AKS, or if you are using GKE, we need to pay some amount. These all are the cloud, right? Cloud people, they are providing some services. We are using those services. We have to pay some minimal amount. And so anyway, initial I am going to set up Minikube or Docker desktop. So this and all we are going to set up our machine only. So that is the reason, no need to pay anything. No need to pay anything. So directly we can use it. Okay. So now if you go here, so if you want to set up Minikube, or if you want to set up Docker desktop, I am going to do these two things, whichever compatible we can. So Docker desktop for Windows, desk desktop for Windows. And same way I am going to set up a Minikube, whatever you want, Minikube for Windows. We can install anyone, no need to install both. So at least we can install anyone. So got it, guys? So whether we can set up with the help of Docker desktop or with the help of Minikube. So this and all we are going to install local only, our machine only, our laptop. So no need to pay anything. So how long we can use, that is your wish. So we can use in our local now. So first I will show you Minikube or a Docker desktop. Anyone. Suppose if anyone already connected laptop, share your screen. I will tell you some steps. Follow same steps. Already in my mission it is running, and so I don't want to again uninstall this. It will take time, right? So I will show you steps we can follow. So first we'll go Minikube, or we can go Docker desktop, anything. Minikubes, these are the very simple steps only. I will share this document as well, and follow same steps we can do it. If anyone connected laptop, hello,
Yes.
share your screen, I will tell you. We can follow same steps. We can follow same steps. First we'll see Minikube, and so or else we can see Docker desktop also, which is compatible, that is your wish. But Docker desktop and all, there is some tricky only, and also it will take some more space also. First we'll see Minikube, but in my mission both are running already. I installed. Okay, so share your screen. I will tell you these steps. There is only three steps. So first you need to install the one chocolate in PowerShell, and so next we need to install the kubectl you know, right? kubectl for Windows. So how it is communicate? If you want to execute any command, we need kubectl, right? This is one small package. This is one small software. We need to install it. Now once that is done, next we need to start the minikube only. Next we need to start the minikube only. Okay. So if anyone want to install in our laptop, share your screen. I will tell you steps, or else I will continue. Anyone share?
I will share.
Okay, I'm stopping my screen. Just share our screen and same steps we can follow others also. Nothing. In chat box also I'm copying paste. Just keep somewhere. In call message I am sharing these steps and all. Copy and keep in notepad, Ramya. You can copy and paste same thing. Nothing. No need to worry. First copy these steps and paste in notepad. Copy all steps. Copy all steps. Control C, Control A, Control C, uh, Control C. Go to Notepad, paste it. Go to Notepad, paste it. All the, okay. Now, okay. Now, step one. First, we need to install the chocolate in our PowerShell. Okay. So this is very simple only. First, go to type Windows key in our machine, and Windows key. Type PowerShell, whether it is available or not. PowerShell. Okay. So now the right side, click on administrator. No, close that one. PowerShell. You are clicking ISE. Don't no need go this one. Open with administrator mode. Close this one. First type Windows, but Windows. Type PowerShell. Just type PowerShell. No, don't click that one. Wait. Close it. Type Windows key. Just type PowerShell, and so here see, right, run administrator. Right side. Same screen, right side. Run administrator. Ipakkamma. Yes. Click on that. Okay. Okay. Now go to Google. Go to Google, and so just type, okay, chocolate for Windows. Go to Drive, or else copy and paste Notepad. Already we have, right? Notepad. This is
Yes.
the link. Already link also I given. Already link also I given. Already link also I given. And so that is the website, or else go to browser. Just type that is the URL. Copy and paste it browser. Same command will get it. Go to మీకు అర్థమయ్యేదానికి జస్ట్ దట్ ఈస్ ద లింక్. ఎనీవే ఈవెన్ ఇఫ్ యూ సెర్చ్ గూగుల్ విల్ గో టు సేమ్ లింక్ ఓన్లీ. పేస్ట్ ఇట్. Enter. Now see here, go down. Now see here so they are giving, go down. These are the steps. See here, that one only. Go top. ఇక్కడ ఏడు ఇచ్చుంటారు మీకు పైన విండోస్. నా ఓకే, గో టాప్. పైకి వెళ్ళండి. ఓకే, ఎక్కడో రాసుంటారు చూడు, ఇన్స్టాల్ ఫర్ విండోస్ అని ఉందా? సేమ్ ఇంకొంచెం పైకి వెళ్ళండి. పైకి, టాప్. పై ఇది కమాండ్ ఎడం చూడండి. సెట్ ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ పాలసీ బైపాస్ ఐఫన్ స్కోప్. ఎస్, సేమ్ నోట్ ప్యాడ్లో ఉండేది కూడా అదే మీకు. కాపీ నోట్ ప్యాడ్కి వెళ్ళండి. గో టు నోట్ ప్యాడ్. సేమ్ కమాండ్ సి, సెట్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ బైపాస్, సేమ్ కమాండ్. Copy next command. Just entire copy, paste, go to PowerShell prompt, paste it. సో ఈ కమాండ్ మీరు పవర్ షెల్ అని ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేయాలి. ఈ కమాండ్ని పవర్ షెల్ అని ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేయాలి. విండోస్ ఎస్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేటర్ ఫేస్ట్ ఇట్, దట్స్ ఇట్. రైట్ క్లిక్ ఫేస్ట్, ఎంటర్. ఏమొస్తున్నది?
Once installation is completed, the backup
ఆల్రెడీ
configuration
ఉందా మీ
can
దీంట్లో?
be. Yes, sir.
ఓకే, నౌ గో లీవ్ ఇట్. ఇఫ్ ఆల్రెడీ అవైలబుల్ లీవ్ ఇట్. నెక్స్ట్ గో టు నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్. నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్కి వెళ్ళి నెక్స్ట్ ఏం చేయాలి? సో నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్ వచ్చి వీ నీడ్ టు ఇన్స్టాల్ ద kubectl ఇన్ విండోస్. kubectl అనేది దిస్ ఈస్ ద కమాండ్ లైన్, రైట్? సో వీ నీడ్ టు ఇన్స్టాల్ kubectl. Now same command chaco install kubernetes CLI, or copy this one. How to install kubectl Windows? Just if you browser it, we will get same command only. Now copy this command and paste it. Second, that is step. కింద ది కమాండ్ అదే మీకు అర్థమయ్యేదానికి ఇది. ఎస్, కాపీ దట్ వన్ and so go to copy this. Now this and all no need to install here also. Directly we can go command prompt also. Yes, press it. If it is working, no problem, or else command press enter. Wait. Only three steps. First you need to install the chocolate. Next install the kubectl, that is Kubernetes CLI. Next directly install the minikube. That's it. Wait, it will install. Any error or it is continuing? What is this? So package files install completed. Performance other installation steps. Chaco feature enable hyphen allow to configuration. Not. ఇది హ్యాంగ్ అయిందా? కంటిన్యూలో ఉందమ్మా అదే, నాకు అది కనిపించలేదు అదే. ఓకే, వెయిట్ చేస్తుంది కసర్ అక్కడ.
Yes, sir.
చాకు ఏంది చదువు ఒకసారి లాస్ట్ లైన్.
Chaco feature enable -n allow global configuration.
ప్రెస్ ఎంటర్.
Complete,
వాట్
sir.
హ్యాపెనింగ్? అంతసేపు వెయిట్ చేయదే. ప్రెస్ ఎంటర్, ఎంటర్.
No, no,
Jason.
no. Why you need to give why?
టైప్ కాలా?
Coverless.
సరే దీన్ని క్లోజ్ చేసేయి. మామూలు కమాండ్ ప్రింట్ రండి. ఓకే, వెళ్తా ఉందా?
Let's.
కమాండ్ ప్రాంప్ట్కి వెళ్ళు. సేమ్ నార్మల్ కమాండ్ ప్రాంప్ట్. విండోస్ సిఎండి ఓన్లీ చాకో ఓన్లీ వీ నీడ్ టు ఇన్స్టాల్ పవర్ షెల్. జస్ట్ కాపీ అండ్ పేస్ట్. వెయిట్ క్లోజ్ ఇట్. దీన్ని కూడా మనకు అడ్మినిస్ట్రేటర్లోనే ఓపెన్ చేయాలి. క్లోజ్ ఇట్. టైప్ సిఎండి అండ్ రన్ యాజ్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేటర్. సిఎండి రన్ యాజ్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేటర్. సిఎండి ఎస్, అది కరెక్ట్. ఓకే, నవ్ పేస్ట్ ఇట్ దట్ కమాండ్. నవ్ పేస్ట్ ఇట్, ఎంటర్. ఏమైందా? అయిందన్నా?
Yes, sir.
ఓకే, నవ్ గో టు నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్. So now first one only we need to install the PowerShell. Remaining and all that is we can do anywhere. Now third step, CLI done. Next Chaco install minikube. That's it. So all are executing via Chaco only. So that is the reason first install Chaco. Copy that command. That's it. Just if you Google it, they'll give only one. These are the one line commands only. Chaco install minikube. That's it. Enter. So first you need to install the first you need to install the first you need to install the PowerShell, and the remaining steps and all we need to install anyone, whether we can execute PowerShell or whether we can execute now completed, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's it. Now three steps is done. Now how to start minikube? So how to start minikube? So this is the minikube space start. What is that? నోట్ రాసుకో అది ఆ కమాండ్ వేరే వచ్చింది మీకు వేరే వచ్చింది ఏంది అది నోట్ ప్యాడ్లో అప్డేట్ చేసుకోమ్మా మినీ క్యూబ్ స్టార్ట్ మినీ క్యూబ్ స్టార్ట్ సో జస్ట్ మినీ క్యూబ్ స్టార్ట్ అవును జస్ట్ కాపీ దట్ వన్ and copy that one, execute the same command. That's it, your setup is ready. Your setup is ready. This is only one line command. Minikube start means now minikube started. Now if you want to check the status also, before start, if you want to see, we can start status means we can see whether it is running or not, now anyway directly we started. Wait, it will take time. And so now that's it. Yeah, once it download is done, now minikube is ready. Now we can work with Kubernetes. This is the one way. And so second way, directly we can install the Docker desktop also. But if you want to install Docker desktop, we need more space. For this it is less space only. At least it will take 15 GB space, 15 GB space, 15 GB space. So that also I will show you. Once this is done, we can I will share both documents. We can follow anyone. So whether minikube or whether you need a Docker desktop. Next one, Docker desktop. Python. That is that. Okay, yes. అయిపోయిందా? వన్ సెకండ్, అవుతా ఉంది. సో minikube installation, where is the document? Minikube,
ఇంకా
that's Windows, okay. Docker desktop, where is that? Docker desktop, self, back. అయిపోయిందా? ఇంకా అవ్వలేదా? డౌన్లోడ్ అవుతా ఉంది. ఓకే. So based on your internet speed, so it will take. I'm checking Docker desktop steps. Somewhere I noted. I don't know where I noted. Docker volume RDS scale connection. It's okay. Docker swarm desktop console command manage through 3. స్విచ్ అయ్యి మాది. అయిందా? కంప్లీట్ అయిందమ్మా? ఇంకా అవుతా ఉందా?
లేదు.
ఓకే ఓకే.
ఓకే ఉంది.
నువ్వు మొబైల్ నెట్టా మామూలుగా బ్రాడ్బ్యాండా?
వైఫైయే కనెక్ట్ అయ్యాను.
ఓకే ఓకే. Okay, so it will take time 1.mi, right? It is coming GPRS. Okay, stop your screen, almost completed. Next it will come like this only. I will share my screen. We can see next what you need to do. So only three steps ma. So first we need to install the chocolate PowerShell and install the kubectl command and install the Chaco install minikube. Once minikube is installed, next we need to stop the okay. Once minikube installed, so we can see. Can you see my screen? Go to any prompt. Go to any prompt. So just type mini cube status. If you see means so first we can see status. So error it is status go host unknown and so it is in stopped mode only. Just uh, cube just start. So if we click on start, so automatically Minikube version, wait, 1 second, door that okay, sorry. Now see here, once that is done, so now we can see we need to start. Every time we need to start the mini cube. So once your work is done, just use this command mini cube, mini cube, mini cube stop. Stop means it will stop the server. It will start the mini cube server. That's it. So whenever if you need, see here stopping the mini cube, stopping node mini cube, stopping node mini cube. Okay, so whenever if you want to work with, so just execute only one command, that's it, no need to do anything. This is the one way. Now or else, so we can use Docker desktop also. So Docker desktop also, but we need more space. If we have space, if we have more memory, and so we need to install the Docker desktop. Docker desktop also same steps only. First to go to browser. First you need to download. So download the Docker desktop. Docker desktop for Windows. Type this one. If you type this one, now this is the Docker desktop, and so here see here, these are the download for Windows or download for Mac OS or download for Linux also. So which where you want to install, so select this flavor, which one you want to need, so select this one. So for example, I need Linux, right? So or I need Windows, right? Click on this Windows only. Now see here, automatically it is started, automatically it will start. So once this is done, this is the exe file, this is the exe file only, execution file only. And same remaining story, we need to install the Docker, that is Kubernetes, kubectl also, kubectl package also we need to install, or else we can just type steps is same only, how to install. Okay, how to install Docker desktop in Windows, right? On Windows machine, Windows, okay, Windows. If you type means, so they will give some steps and all. So they will give some steps and all. Follow same steps. See here. So these are the system requirements, and so it will install only Windows 11. It won't install lower grade operating system and all. So make sure that. So currently my operating system. See here. Otherwise it won't work. Right click, go to properties, and I am using Windows 11. I am using Windows 11 only. Where is that? See here, Windows 11 only. 11 home. Okay, Windows 11. So what if you are using any lower version? Sometimes it won't support. Make sure that, because we are getting this error. We are getting this error. WSL version 1.1.30 or later only it will work. Otherwise it won't work. Now see here, these are the steps. These are the steps to install Windows and Windows. See here, so once that is done, directly we can execute this file. Already my file is available local. First we need to install this file. We need to install this file. Once that is done, and so some case we need to enable this one. Anyway, I am using 11, right? No need to do anything. If you are using Windows lower version, that case we need to enable this one. And once that is done, now we need to install the, see they are giving some steps also, we need to go to same prompt whatever they are mentioning, we need to do some steps. And so start the Docker desktop, start the Docker desktop. Before that, we need to install, I think automatically everything install, only we need to follow this one. First we need to download, and we need to install. If it is not enabled, and ensure that use WSL2 instead of a hyperversion. So this is based on your operating system. We need to configure this step and all, and follow the instructions on the installation wizard, authorize installation process and all. And when the installation is successful, select the close button and close it. So if your admin account different to user different account, we need to add this group also. But anyway, I executed admin only, right? So once that is done, now we'll get one icon in our desktop, okay, see like this, Docker desktop. If we click on this, if we click on this, if we click on like this, So if we click on this, now it will open like this only, it will open like this. Okay, but nearly it will occupy 10 to 15 GB. Make sure that in our machine that's much space and RAM is available, so you can. Installation is very simple guys, nothing. So if anyone have any issues, we can come directly here. I will set up or try it. If not possible, so I will share. I will show next class also. Now see here in left side. This is the Docker desktop. See containers, images, volumes, and see here. This is the Docker start out learning and all. So in bottom we can see two. One is see, this is the Docker engine. This is the Docker symbol, right? So this is the Kubernetes symbol. Kubernetes is starting. Kubernetes is starting, right? Now if you go to here, this is the settings. If you go settings, and if you go, there is a, this is the Docker engine. This is the Docker engine. No need to do anything. Anyway, it is running. Click on the Kubernetes. Click on the Kubernetes. Now see here. Here we need to, you need to start. You need to start the so Kubernetes service. If not automatically started. Now see here. Both are running. Docker engine also running, and so Kubernetes also running. Both are running. Only we have to do this step only. Apart from this, no need to do anything. Where you need to do, go, so directly go to here settings, go to here settings extension, and how to start the Kubernetes. Click on the Kubernetes. Anyway, it is running. See, already enabled Kubernetes. And which version we are using guys? 1.25. 1.25, this is the Kubernetes. Okay, so this is the Kubernetes, and everything it is running. Suppose if you want to, if it is not running properly, and here it will show one button, start Kubernetes cluster. Now that is the reset, right? Now we'll see start button, just click on that. That's it, no need to do anything. If not running automatically. Now both are running green. Now see here, both are running green. Both are running green. Now which is compatible, we can use it. Now here no need to pay anything, no need to do anything. So if you want to, we can directly happily work with, and if you don't want, we can uninstall it. So but if you are using EKS, GKE, Microsoft Azure, we need to pay some minimal amount. So based on usage, based on some services we are using, right? Some service we are using, and that is the fully managed. This is the so Windows only I set up. Now click on this. Anyway, it is running, right? Again, no need to start and all, no need to do anything. Both are running. Now close it, close it, and go to anywhere in our desktop or in our laptop, anywhere that is your wish. Go to here, go to here, right click, right click, and so open so bash prompt or Windows prompt or whatever it want. That is your wish. Now I am click on this one and go to this, type CMD, type CMD. So type CMD. Once everything working fine, so now we can work with anywhere. Now we can work with anywhere. Now, if you want to check, now we know, right, some basic commands. So if you want to check namespaces, now you know, right, namespaces. So this is the command. If you want to check namespaces and all, so this is the command, kubectl get ns command. So how many namespaces already available? If you want to, we can check it. This is the command, kubectl get namespace. Kubectl get namespace. Windows or Minikube, Docker desktop or anywhere, same only. Kubectl get ns. Ns is nothing but a namespace. Ns is nothing but a namespace. What is machine could not run, get current server. Wait, go to here. Just minimize it. Prem. Kubectl get nodes. First we now see here how many nodes. What happens? Unable to connect the server, and no connection could made because the target MAC am here only, right? Let already I am opening existing and all path C colon D drive. mm, mm, space, not here. One second. Maybe something wrong in my, I need to again update. Just I'm checking my previous, anywhere it will work. No need to go specific path. And kubectl get nodes. Okay, there is some error. So I need to again restart. I need to check it all. Now anyway, minikube also is right. Where is my minikube prompt? Window R, window R, CMD, window R, CMD. And so first we need to start the minikube. Now we'll see how many nodes and all. So kubectl get nodes. Nodes means so how many nodes available. It is not running, right? So first we need to start the mini cube. What is the command? Mini cube, mini cube start, start it, start the server. Otherwise it won't work. Otherwise it won't work. That is the commands. Every time I am using kubectl only. Kubectl is the command line interface. If you want to execute anything with the help of kubectl only, we are going to execute. Got it, guys? Now see here, it is running Docker. So which version it is running? So Docker 2.0.7. Okay, 24. And Kubernetes here we are using which version? Now try to see here, 1.28 version v1.28. But in Docker desktop I am using v1 dot which one? 25 or 24? 25, right? So here we are using Kubernetes version v1.28 and Docker is 24.0. Okay, once so Kubernetes minikube is ready, now all commands will work. Now see here, kubectl is now configure to use minikube cluster default namespaces also. Now CLS, so kubectl get nodes. Now we see only one. This is the server. This is the master only. So this is the master. In master also we can execute all and all. Suppose no, I need one master, I need one node also. I need one master, I need one node also. So that case we need to execute one more command. So that case we need to execute one more command. If you want to master and if you need worker, right, worker node architecture, where is cube K8s? Okay, install minikube. Okay, so we need to execute this command minikube start. And so how many nodes you need? How many nodes? One master, one worker node. So as of now I have only master. As of now I have only one master. Can you see any worker node? Everything we can execute here also. We can't feel like that, right? Suppose if you want to configure master and worker node architecture, first you need to stop this server. Mini 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 cube, mini cube, mini cube, and stop it. Stop. First stop the server. And so we need to execute this command. See here, mini cube start hyphen nodes. How many nodes you want? How many nodes you want? So 2, 3, 4 like this. We need to give the count. We need to give the count. We need to give the count. So see here, as of now, this command. It will create only master only. Suppose if you need a node also, worker node. So that case, hyphen nodes, you need to give the count. How many nodes you need. Now stop, right? Now paste it. Now see here, this name we can give any name. This name we can give any name. For example, I am giving DevApps. So how many nodes I given here? Two nodes. Now it will come one master and one worker node. One master and one worker node. So now we can understand a look and feel. If I give hyphen nodes, 3 means now it will come same architecture. 3 means one master and two worker nodes. Now I given hyphen nodes. Now I given hyphen nodes. I given two. 2 means one master, one node it will come. If you give 3 means one master, two worker nodes will come. It will create a one master, two worker nodes. Now same thing. Got it, guys? Anyone, any doubt here? So by default it will come only master. If we need worker also, if we need worker node also, we need to add hyphen nodes that count how many you need, how many nodes we need. Clear, Hemant? Got it? Ramya, your case it will come only one master, and if we need we can execute this command also. First stop this mini cube, and I am sharing here in call message only. Just copy it. So we need to execute. You need master and worker node. So we need master and worker. We need to give count also 2, 3 like this. Pass it. Before running this command, first stop the mini cube. First stop the mini cube. Otherwise it won't work. Okay. Now see here. Here one is done. So creating Docker container, 2 CPUs, memory this one, and here it is creating one more image. See here, pulling base image and creating Docker container, one more container. So this is the DevOps M02 and this is the DevOps M01. Now see here, found network also. Now it is preparing networks. Okay, now done. Now check it here. How many master, how many CLS? So kubectl get nodes. Now check it. How many nodes? Now here, which is the master, which is the worker node? Anyone guess it? So now we got two, right? Two missions I got. So here one is master and one more is worker node only. How we can identify? Based on role we can easily identify. Now all are status ready only. Now got it? Now see here, all are status ready only, and this is the age and this is the version, which Kubernetes version currently we are using, v1.28. And if you see here, control plane is nothing but this is the master or worker node. Here see here none. So now based on this we can easily identify which is the master, which is the worker node. Now anyone, which is the master, which is the worker node? Here, am I audible? Hemant, వినిపిస్తా ఉందా? Hello,
Yeah,
what about
yeah,
now?
yeah,
Yeah.
audible.
So now if you see here, which is the master, which is the worker node? Just tell me. Very simple, right? So now which is the control? Control means who control the worker node? This is the master. Now this is the worker node. Got it? Very simple. So suppose if I give count here 5. If I give count here 5 means it will come 5 worker 5 no here give 5 means 4 5 will come. Here one is master. Remaining all are worker nodes only. So the master we can see control plane role. Now this is the master. Now this is the master and this is the worker node. So this is the master and this is suppose if you want to see any parts are running or not. So what is the command? So kubectl get parts. Do we have any parts here? No. See here kubectl get parts. So remaining concept. Now I want to check namespaces, right? Now we know what is namespace. And there is some default namespaces available. See here, this is the default. This is the kube system namespace. This is the kube public namespace. So now I want to check it. This is the command kubectl get ns is nothing but namespaces. Now see here, so now see here, default namespace, kube node release namespace, kube public namespace, kube system namespace. So these are the default namespace. Suppose if I deploy any application, for example I deployed one application. So now if I deploy any application, where it will go, guys? Here, right now I didn't create any namespaces. So if you are not mentioning anything, by default your application is deployed to default namespace only. Got it? Just remember. Suppose I created one image. For example, I created anything. So if you create any image, if you create any pod, so by default that and all it is running only default namespace. Okay? Default namespace. So if you want to see check it, whatever kubectl get. Suppose if you want to create one more namespace, we need to create one namespace. So this is the command kubectl create namespace and namespace name. Got it? This is the syntax. See here, kubectl create namespace and namespace name. My namespace name, I need CRM namespace. CRM is one project, or I have, for example, I need pipeline. Here I given, right? So CRM. CRM is the one namespace. Now see here, namespace is created. See, CRM namespace is created. How to check whether really it is created or not? See here, kubectl get ns, shortcut ns, sorry, kubectl get ns. Ns is nothing but namespace. Now see here, namespace is created. See here, active. So age 17 seconds ago created. This is 5 months 22 seconds it is created. These all are created 5 months before. Just now I created. Now if you want to one more namespace, see here, kubectl, same commands only, kubectl create namespace, namespace and namespace name pipeline. I given pipeline. So my project name is pipeline. Now see here, cube kubectl get ns. Now see here, now see here, now 52 seconds. Now see, this is here. Anyone any doubt, guys? How to check namespaces? Suppose if you deployed any application. So for example, I hope everyone know nginx, right? So how to nginx, nginx. Okay, just type. So now see here, this is the command. So kubectl already hyphen image to create the pod using nginx image. So I am using so this is okay. Anything, there is multiple ways we can create. Just for your understanding purpose, I am using copy, not copied. Kubectl run. Okay, see here, kubectl run nginx hyphen image. I given nginx. So that's it. Or kubectl create nginx hyphen image. Nginx is the one image, right, docker image. Instead of we can pass anything. Now anyway, created, created. So pod is created, one pod is created. How to check whether really this pod is created or not, really pod is running or not? How to check it? Same commands, kubectl get pods. So now see here, one pod is creating. See, it is ready. 0 by 1 means not at completely. Container is creating. See here, status. Container is creating, but not at completed. Container is creating. Now it will take time. See kubectl get pods. Now see here, now it is running. Earlier it is ready. 0 by 1 means it is creating the container. Now see here, one by one. Now this is the pod. Nginx is the pod. Now this is one by one. Now this is the one container is running. What is the status? See here, restart 0, not at restarted. What is the age? 36 seconds ago created. Got it, guys? Anyone any doubt? Simply I created one pod. So what is the command? Kubectl run or kubectl create nginx any name. I give a name nginx and hyphen image name. Whichever image you want, we can give it. Whatever image you want, you can give it. Now if you want to check the parts, whether it is running or not, whether it is running or not. Suppose I want to see some more information. Kubectl get parts hyphen o wide. Now see here. Now see here, you see what is the IP of this pod. This is the IP of this where it is running. It is running master or it is running worker node. Anyone guess it? So kubectl get nodes. We have two nodes, right? One is master, one is worker node. Now just now I created the pod. Just now I created the pod. Now pod is running a specific worker node, right? Which worker node it is running? Guess it here. This is the master or this is the worker node? Node name. Now here we have two nodes, right? Which is the master, which is the worker node here? Hemant. So this is the master, and this is the master, and this is the worker node. Now your pod is running worker node or master? At Ramya. నా పాడ్ ఎక్కడ రన్ అవుతుంది? సో ఇఫ్ యూ క్రియేట్ ఎనీ పార్ట్స్ ఆల్వేస్ రన్ వేర్? ట్రై హియర్. మాస్లో రన్ అవుతుందా, వర్కర్ నోడ్లో రన్ అవుతుందా? హలో, వినిపిస్తా ఉందా? వాట్ హర్ప్రియ? గాట్ ఇట్? See, parts always running on only worker node, not in master. Now based on this here also we can see. So now this is the this is the master, and this is the worker node. Now I created one pod. So now pod is running only worker node. Now see here worker node only. Suppose if there is no worker node, that case the pod is running master only. That case the pod is running master node. Okay, got it? So these are the some basic points. Okay, and so next class we'll see how to create also K8s objects and all.